We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals.
McPherson to kick off.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
7 Pirates! Cowboy 80!
First down.
On first down, here's Sanders. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And now the Bengals have it. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Running it after the penalty. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
Browns first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. Down the left sideline he goes. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal, Cleveland.
Judkins runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns go up 6-0 here in the first. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Samaje Perine on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11 Thomas, gun. Stop. White 80. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On 1, ready?
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Here we go. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. He's it downfield. It's Chase. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 22. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And the Browns get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Loss on the play brings up second down.
Hey, we're good, we're
A
good.
dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Finds the in route complete. Short pickup to their own 31. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
Chase brings up third down.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. He's got Gesicki complete. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. T. Higgins the touchdown.
Here we go. Right up, turn, run. Stop.
Burrow will throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter.
Kickoff for Cincinnati.
And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover.
Onside kick.
So an onside kick in the opening quarter, huh? Well, I'd be lying if I said I fully understand the decision-making behind this one. It looks like they got some surprises in the game plan, which is fine. We'll get that advantage.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
19, 60 by 60. There we go. Strike.
It's second down.
19, 18.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-6 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give them 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
That's good.
Cincinnati uses its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
The 22-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60, 60 Eagles.
On the give, here's Judkins. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Browns grow the lead to 7. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns grow their lead to 8.
14. Bengals 6.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. On the return, this is Pirine. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Hot. 180. 180 hot. They'll run again with Brown. He's
officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On one, ready?
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He rolls to his right. He can run it. That's good for a couple of yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
It's an excellent job of getting away from trouble, Kate. You know, it's about protecting yourself at times as a quarterback. Get the gain, get the first down, and get out of bounds. Not exactly the way you draw it up, but no one's going to come away disappointed by that end result.
Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Start. Right 80. What is that?
The give on seconds is Brown. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy of that first down at the 30. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Burrow setting up the play action. Buying some time right. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
On one, ready?
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Here we go. 180.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
He finds him beyond the marker. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. And here is Schmidt to send this away. On the return, this is Pirine. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On one, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. His shot downfield will line up incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
11, Thomas. 11. Stop.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. He's throwing deep to the left side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll go, Judkins. He's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, that was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Another game to Judkins. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Diving, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And the Bengals
Working quickly here.
11 MT. 11 MT.
at the 31-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. Running in the red zone. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the 4th.
Gun.
Burrow now on 1st down. Catch made. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals down by only 2 in the 4th. Now the offense and Burrow coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Here we go.
Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All or nothing, they'll run it. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, Maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They've got first down here from the 36. It's Judkins on the counter. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Catch made left side by Judy. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone on 1st. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 14.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On 2, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Burrow from the gun.
The 42.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
They were good.
Offense up to the line fast.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
He's back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A gain of 6 yards. It's
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals losing by 7.
On 1, ready?
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning. We've set it down from 37.
19, tight.
Handoff now to Judkins. He cuts it to the... and he's in! It's a Cleveland touchdown! Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. The sun is shining on both of these teams. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Samaje Perine on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Right to the air, Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing deep right away. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Has it downfield. It's Chase. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10
Here we go.
49-yard line.
Burrow to the air now. That 1st down throw is going to wind up incomplete. Defender in the area making a nice play on the football. Now it's 2nd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Gun. Shot.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Here we go.
4th down, Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here we go.
Burrow on 1st down. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they take him down right along the 30. Offense in a hurry up here.
11 MT.
2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Shot.
Again, it's Burrow. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
1190. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
1st and 10 at the 20.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack. And now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
Okay,
We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Working out of the gun, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points, the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
That's complete to Tillman outright. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 19, 18.
To the air on first down, Sanders. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
19, Charger, 19.
They kick the running back in motion.
60 Bison.
To the air, Sanders. That's complete, David Njoku. Oh, this big guy is moving. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard
All right,
line.
working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. Has it downfield, working the left. Hits the 20. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Burrow will throw for it. And he gets in. The 2-point try puts him in front by 1. 8-7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Sanders setting the pass. Finding Judy. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Judkins headed right. Continuing to move past the 45. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. On 1st down, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jerry Judy, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
To the right and pulled in by Judy. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
A little of a screen pass for Judkins. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps it.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns get some late points and the lead. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns push their lead to 6.
14. Bengals 8.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down.
11. Let's get set.
Burrow setting to throw. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Browns are in the nickel for this third down call.
Here we go.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals tie it just before halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Knock this through, and they'll take a lead into the break. The point after splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead.
Next the score, Bengals 15, Browns 14.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Fields this one at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Okay, break.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Back all 80.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third down run from Judkins. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
That's good for a Browns first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cleveland.
Sanders back to throw. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the first. All set to go now from the 35.
First down, Brown.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Taken in by Fannin. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
First and goal, Judkins. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They give it to him up the middle. And he's across. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2.
The Browns will line up.
Keeping it on the ground. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
The score, Browns.
Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we've got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage and the simplest path for 2 points.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 2, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. Right in.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Look at that power, deep left side. It's complete! Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2.
Here we go.
Bengals will line up for the
They'll try to run it in. And the 2-point conversion is good, and they take the lead off that run. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
60 by 6. Ready?
They'll work against the blitz. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of
He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That's the hookup again to Njoku. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. New set of downs for them from the 31. From the gun, Judkins. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Come on. Hey.
At the Bengals 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
And he's short of the first after a long game.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And here is Schmidt to send this away.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here we go. Right 80. Right side.
Brown gets it again here on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals needing a couple.
On 1, ready?
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Gun. Stop.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give them 5 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Here we go. Stop.
A 1st down carry for Brown. Pulling into enemy territory. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 from the football. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort is contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Right side cut by Higgins. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now a timeout with only 3 seconds left with, you'd all assume, right, a game-winning try on its way. The kick is good. He got it! So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Seattle. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Faking the give, Darnold. And his first pass is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. First carry here for Kenneth Walker the third. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
It's 3rd and 10.
Ready!
Motion left, Cup. Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. Back deep is Charlie Jones. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it's caught inside the 30. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. 49 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st down, Cincinnati.
11.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. They'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Mike Gesicki, a 16-yard touchdown.
Here we go.
And the Bengals put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
Seahawks, nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play.
That too.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Demetrius Knight
From his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
3rd and 9 here. Now Darnold wants to change it up. And Shaheed going to go in motion.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Darnold. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
11. Cut.
And now they'll shift things around.
Now Burrow.
T. Higgins.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown.
T. Higgins.
27 yards.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Bengals 12. Seahawks nothing.
And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's Darnold.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off of play action, Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one complete downfield to Cup. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
At the 45-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile. Back to throw, Darnold. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 45 yards. And the Seahawks are back within a score. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's across midfield, and he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
Now Burrow going to change things up.
11. Stop.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Right 80. What is that?
Burrow looking to pass. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to widen their advantage.
Here we go. 11. Right 80. What is that? 11 MT.
They'll try and throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Ooh, the juke.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end.
Here's a diving catch right side.
He's across midfield. Now inside the 25.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Jackson Smith and Jigba
with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will shrink to 6. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
Gun. Cut. 180. Twelve. Cut.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Andre Yoshibas, 35 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's Darnold. That'll be caught by Cobb. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Third and 6.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Darnold's going to stay out there. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow will throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking deep here for Chase. This is caught at the 20. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, 73 yards. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. This time, the extra point up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Seahawks 21. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Here we go.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Now Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Bengals get to him and take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Jackson sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Burrow's first play going to the air. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Burrow now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
11 MT. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens 23-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
11. Stop.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Here we go. Side. Wide. Side.
Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the 2.
Burrow will throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. They're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize the defense and give them that swag when the defenses stop them.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Complete Derrick Henry. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Lucian Mann is the tight end. He's going left. This is Henry on 2nd. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to...
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New York Jets. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. And his first look is incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Here's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13, big 13. Shot.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
I want to do that one more.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
What? Do what?
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
The Bengals first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Bengal first down.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow looking deep here for Chase. And he overshot in there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
To the air again, Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown.
Hey, we're good.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
11.
Now Burrow. To the right side and intercepted. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. That good for 19 and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On first down, right back to Hall. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
Extend. West right zip. Hey, can. Right.
Fields now to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jeremy Ruckert from 8 yards out. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? And all the way down to the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Now it's Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Mike Gesicki, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
Gun.
Burrow's going to look to throw for it. But he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Here we go. Easy. 5:51, 12 go. Right.
Now Hall to start the drive. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, 77 yards. And the Jets are able to move back in front. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Hey, can. Watch right.
Fields trying to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, What changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. You put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow will throw. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Big.
Burrow looking to pass. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
Good sack. I gotta roll out all the time, bro.
Will McDonald gets in there to take him down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. 121 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here's Fields. Running his slant, and he finds Mitchell. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. tackled just shy of the 25.
Jones on the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now it's Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Burrow on play action. Now he's going to step up and run. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for Bengals.
Here we go.
First down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking deep here for Chase. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 57 yards. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score.
Here we go.
Bengals will line up for the 2.
They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Bengals 14.
Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Offense retains possession.
Here we go. 11.
On first and 10, here's Brown. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From midfield now, Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's caught at the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. T. Higgins, 49 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Non-kick in the second quarter is ridiculous.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. 131 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Out of the gun, Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Here's Fields. Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Back to throw, Fields. And check down, complete to Hall. Only able to gain a couple there. And that will bring up third and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
No mas, no. Hey, can't. Right.
Fields throwing again. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know.
There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, 65 yards. And the Jets have retaken a third quarter lead. They'll try to run it here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Noah Fant, 74 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead here this third quarter. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talked about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
You got a mini base.
Now Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A first catch there for Wilson and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, Ken. Jim Spirit. Watch right.
Now it's Fields. Going right back to Wilson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Delta. Hey, Ken.
Fields. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here we go. Go.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. Down to about the 22 here. 211 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Chip snap. Here we go. Madden. Turbos up. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
No muss. Out, let's go. Tonight.
Fields now to throw. That is caught by Mitchell. He's got a Jets touchdown. A great play there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Jets have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. So now once again, the Jets will line up to go for 2 here.
Don't jump. Angel. 319. Alpha. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. And that is caught for the 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
11 mighty.
Now Burrow. Man open left side is Burrow. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
Here we go.
Bengals will line up for the
Right,
2-point conversion.
Place hot.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
Delta. Here we go, son. West right, West, right. Hey, can. Go.
Back to throw. Fields.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Oh.
Rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Here we go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over in that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Here we go with Burrow. That is intercepted. And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Here's 1st and 10.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. Didn't get a whole lot there, but at least he got out of bounds, stopped the clock.
True on every count there because I know for a fact that when that call came in, it was tagged with these words. Make sure to tell him if he doesn't have anything, get out of bounds. Save the time on the clock. Now they've got to start considering what their play calling is because they've got to push it downfield.
And that falls to the ground incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
319.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It's gotta have it time. 4th and 9.
Here we go.
They snap it to Fields. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Is a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
And the Bengals gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
Stop.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Bengals 41, Jets 34.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6.
Ball again on 2nd down.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken.
Back to throw. Fields.
That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Gun. Cut. 180. 180 touch.
Here's Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go.
Throwing, Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
7 seconds to play. No timeouts, remember.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow. He'll try and do this himself.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Here we go. Can.
To throw, Burrow.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
So the Jets won the toss. They'll get the first shot at finding a winner as we are back underway here in overtime. And he returns this to the 22. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition.
Brees Hall. And this is a touchdown. Now it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Now Folk for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Jets 48, Bengals 41.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. An interception's the result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Left side here, that's the tight end fan. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Now it's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
On one, ready?
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Gun.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Here's Burrow. This is the tight end fan. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
On one, ready?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This is Brown going up the middle. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
11 empty. Ready?
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. Got a man, it's Burrow. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Here we go, here we go. Back. Wide 80.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Back.
An inside give, Brown. That's some good hard running there as he pushes his way forward for about 5.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Gun. Back. Wide 80. Right shot.
Now Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
180. 11. Back.
Brown.
Let's go.
That one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Well, a timeout called for by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back.
It is all down to this. 4th and goal.
180. Right shot. Back.
Now it's Burrow. He'll try to do it himself. And it's Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Missed the pick.
So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in 1 game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
180. Right shot. Stop.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.